The United States Bureau of Census Data credits Nigerian citizens living in that country as a group that has the highest education attainment level in the United States. Some of Nigeria's best brains are outside of her shores, and this is evident in the number of professionals who left for other countries, especially the United Kingdom and the United States. They emigrated either to protest arbitrary military regimes at home or to take advantage of educational and employment opportunities, especially in the United States and Europe. With the advent of multi-party democracy in 1999, the Nigerian government launched several appeals asking its diaspora to return home and help rebuild the country. This call spurred the worldwide pro-democracy group All Nigerian Nationals in the Diaspora, or ANID, with its headquarters in Houston, Texas, into action. Determined to take advantage of the brain drain of the past that had become brain gain, ANID took 3 bold steps. It mobilized over 400 of its members from across the globe on a solidarity visit to President Goodluck Jonathan in 2010 at the State House, Abuja. Its members traveled the entire country to sensitize citizens to register and vote in the 2011 presidential and general elections. Over 100 of its members monitored and observed the 2011 elections in all 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. In all of its programs, ANID is keeping with its mission of mobilizing the Nigerian diaspora to assist President Goodluck Jonathan achieve his transformation agenda. Dr. Peter Mozie is the coordinator of all Nigerian nationals in the diaspora, ANID.
Nigerians in diaspora constitute a sizable and significant human capital that is primed for a major role in helping to stem the brain drain and reverse the course of our declining fortunes, which was the major reason most Nigerians left the country to seek refuge abroad in order to survive. We use this opportunity to appeal to Mr. President to use his good office and influence to accommodate the Nigerian diaspora community in the scheme of appointments and jobs, just as the Indian government recognized the potentials of their diaspora communities and brought them home to assist in developing those countries. Today, India has become one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Nigeria too can benefit from this kind of arrangement. We again express our willingness to assist in any other capacity that will bring glory and development to our nation. It is on account of this that we have mapped out strategies to organize seminars, workshops and conferences, as well as articulate a veritable action plan for the massive background integration of the experiences and services of the country's diaspora intellectual resource base.
And its mission also includes to draw resources from the synergy of all Nigerian professionals in the diaspora in order to reinstall ethical consciousness and civic responsibility, to undertake a proactive movement and enlightening movement to establish transparency and accountability across Nigeria, to follow President Jonathan's effort to rebrand Nigeria by promoting the country as a great nation of good people that would stand proud and tall amongst other citizens of the world. Most of the Nigerian diaspora left Nigeria to pursue education, and ANID therefore acknowledges the importance of quality education as a powerful tool to foster growth and peaceful coexistence.
Every Nigerian that will take a step to leave Nigeria, as at the time I left, we want to seek greener pasture. That's one of the main reasons why we leave. I can speak to a very high percentage of Nigerians, although we have some people that will leave for dubious reasons, but we don't want to go there right now. But majority of people that have left Nigeria are going for greener pastures.
Right. With an estimated total population of over 20 million people of Nigerian descent living outside the shores of the country, the questions of diaspora voting, diaspora commission, and a clear diaspora policy are issues of major concern to ANID.
This issue is very dear to me because having lived in America for over 30 years, my children are of voting age. A lot of my friends, their children are of voting age. We have thousands of Nigerian children living in America today that are of voting age. We also have a lot of adults, 65 years old, 35 years old, millions of Nigerians living overseas that are of voting age. And I think Nigeria is losing a lot by not having those who participate in Nigerian polity.
As things will turn out, the organization got the assurances of President Goodluck Jonathan when over 400 ANID members visited him at the State House Abuja in 2010.
Your Excellency, the mandate is for you to carry the mantle of leadership and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, not only from now, but for 2011.
We understand that no matter how many volunteers we can and will bring, we still cannot fully enforce free, fair, and credible elections. However, our presence alone will send a strong message that the world cares about Nigeria and the world is watching Nigeria.
You have come at a time when change is transiting to transformation. The positive change which this country needs is happening, for we have set the right condition for free and fair election. For those who want to return home to invest or stay, I'll advise that the time is now. When the coordinator mentioned the issue of brain drain to brain gain, I was moved. And because that is the area I'm thinking. As we leave here, I will want you, though we wanted to do that through the embassies, but we want to get all your CVs, not only those of you who are here, but Nigerians in diaspora. Because there are a number of things we want to do from next year, in the next 4 years. And we believe that we cannot achieve that alone, but we'll work with other Nigerians, and especially those of you in the diaspora. Today I'm thrilled listening to you, because just on our way back, I remember I asked my chief security officer to get in touch with Abike Dabri, the lady coordinating our bill for the setting up of a diaspora commission. Because I said that from next year, we really want to partner with Nigerians in the diaspora. And when I pay a courtesy call on the Emir of Zawzaw, that is the Emir of Zaria Emirate, covering also Kaduna, today, I mentioned in the palace that Nigerians travel abroad for all kinds of health reasons. And government is going to partner with the Nigerians in diaspora and some of the privileged Nigerians that have resources. So government, with those of Nigerians that have some resources and are professionals in the diaspora, to set up at least 6 health centers, one in each of the geopolitical zones, that should be able to address at least 85 to 90% of the health needs of Nigeria.
The meeting with President Goodluck Jonathan behind them, the immediate task for ANID was to sensitize and mobilize Nigerians to vote in the presidential, national, and governorship elections and ensure that their votes count. ANID was certified an international election observer by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to monitor and observe the 2011 elections. ANID dispatched over 100 of their members to states across the 6 geopolitical zones. At the end of polling, ANID coordinator Dr. Peter Mozie personally submitted a comprehensive report to the national chairman of INEC, Professor Atahiru Jega.
A lot of us, this is our first experience in observing elections, and so far it has been more than expected. The election has been conducted fairly. From reports coming from our members all over the federation, the conduct of the election, shows that the administration and the INEC have done a wonderful job in this election. We are very impressed, and we are looking forward for a continuation of this good work.
With the successful conclusion of elections in 2011 and the inauguration of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan into office on 29 May 2011, ANID continues to monitor government performance on some key issues. ANID is impressed that President Goodluck Jonathan is keeping to his promise on ensuring that elections in Nigeria remain peaceful, fair, free and credible, as recent governorship polls in Edo, Kogi and Ondo states have shown.
The INEC in Nigeria is independent, and in the last election, INEC participated in voters' awareness. And in the coming elections, we hope to continue to participate by continuing to do the voters' awareness, educate Nigerians about their civic responsibility to vote.
The All Nigerian Nationals in the Diaspora, ANID, has embarked on mobilizing the Nigerian diaspora to come home and partner with the government in the areas of infrastructure, commerce, agriculture, education, health, power, and the environment to create jobs for the youth and thereby alleviate poverty in Nigeria. To lend support to the transformation agenda of the president, ANID has embarked on projects that will add value to the lives of Nigerians and aid economic, social, and political development. These projects include establishment of 3 centers of excellence for sustainable technical entrepreneurial education and training in Nigeria, Diaspora Village and Trauma Center, Diaspora Women Health Initiative, ANID Youth Empowerment Initiative, Diaspora Integration and Support Center.
Diaspora Integration and Support Center here in Abuja was set up solely for the purpose of being an integration center for diasporans as well as foreigners who are looking to come into Nigeria for investments. It's like it's a landing place, it's like a stopgap, because it's not that we have a lot of diaspora organizations, but this organization is the only organization that set up an office in Abuja because we realized the importance of having the people coming into the country to have an avenue to be able to implement what they are coming in the country to do. They need this place for information as a resource center, so that while the professionals overseas are integrating with them, encouraging to come, the fact that there's a diaspora office in Nigeria to welcome them, to inform them, and to educate them on the environment that they are coming into.
ANID has embarked on these projects because of its members' belief in the greatness of their fatherland, Nigeria. A day, they say, begins a story, and it is obvious that the story of ANID has begun.